Why, Poe? Why are you doing this? Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Four Letter Word with your host Fallenwolf. Oh, I am so excited to get back into Four Letter Word. It is, if you don't know, it is a fantastically written visual novel. Not necessarily with the words, or maybe it is the words, or I guess the context of the words. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited to get back into the Four Letter Word. I have been waiting to play this for a while. I believe it's been almost 2 weeks since the last time I played this. Last time we left off our lovely, we had moved on to Colby's route, and Colby, we got a little tiny peek of Colby's job, along with his relations with a certain somebody called Slade. So I am excited to keep going with things. Before we get started though, I have to introduce you to two of my lovely friends, or maybe one of them. I'm sure that you will recognize them. They are pretty popular, I have to say. So, I've had her for about 2 weeks, and I love her. I will not let her go. She is so adorable. I finally got a plushie though. I'm so happy. Look at her. I love Ratsuko. Oh, I love Ratsuko. People are probably gonna ask me, why did I get Haida? I actually went to the boardwalk near me, and this is all they had. But I have a backup. This sweet, adorable child is not afraid to get a little aggressive if people mess with me. Look at this. Any bad comments, she comes out. This is me normally. This is me normally. Any rude comments or racism or bigotry, and you're gonna have to deal with this. But anyway, I love her. I'm not sure. I'm going to put you away now. I love both of you. I'm going to put you away now. I am not sure if they are legitimate. Again, one's from the boardwalk. One of them does have a tag on it though, so maybe. But I did want to get Haida too. But they didn't have them. They only had Ratsuko, which is okay. I'm going to make people shocked. Ratsuko is not my favorite female character. I know. Everybody, it's okay. Ratsuko is not my favorite female character. Actually, my preferred female character for the show, I love her design and everything else about her, is, oh man, did I forget her name already? Okay, ignore me. Pretend I knew what I was talking about. Finico. There you go. I had to look it up. I'm so sorry. Finico is my favorite female character. I love her design. I love her, I just love everything about her. But definitely Haida. Haida is my favorite boy. Is best boy. I love Ben Diskin. He's a fantastic voice actor. He's so chill, and he seems to really enjoy all the fans he gets. So, But I just wanted to show you some little. I'm hoping to get more. There's never enough. I'm just oozing thinking about all of the plushies I'm gonna get. I need a Fallenwolf plushie. In 15-20 years, once the channel gets popular, I'm making Fallenwolf plushies. I'm going to make Fallenwolf plushies. I think they would be fantastic. I think they would look so great. Don't you guys agree? Don't you guys think that Fallenwolf plushies would look fantastic? And I'll do the same thing. You'll have happy, you'll have casual, smug Fallenwolf, and then you have aggressive, angry Fallenwolf, and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be great. I'm getting so excited just thinking about it. But anyway, we didn't come here for that. We came here for Colby. You know Colby? He's so great, and I love Colby. I do love Colby though. Colby's story is so sad though. It was making me so teary-eyed. I did get forewarning that apparently this part I'm about to play, who I'm going to meet, might make me tear up a little bit. I have the tissues ready. Actually, no, I don't. But I'm hoping I'm not gonna cry like I did in the first ever part I did of Four Letter Word. That's the only time I really like actually tear it up. That is was the music. The music did not help. Like I said, there is something about the main theme that is very. It's so weird because it's both a sad and hopeful sounding song, and I like it. I love it a lot. But anyway, like I said, last time we left off, blah blah blah, Colby, we met about his job, and we got a little bit with Slade. Everybody was so happy for me to get to Slade. I was like, guys, calm down. I know all of you are horny, and all of you are ready for Slade. Jeez, can we just prove? Can we just, for once in the furry fandom, not have people horny over a character? It's not that hard. Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, who am I kidding? I'd rather have that than this. I'd rather have that than furry Twitter drama going on. Believe me, I stopped really hanging out on Twitter for a reason. All right, but anyway, we are going to get started with Four Letter Word. It is time to keep going. Saturday, huh? It's not an especially important day to me, but it's when most of the people I know have the day off. I wonder what I should do today. Well, Aubrey was right. If I don't keep in shape, it can lead to one hell of a slippery slope. I should probably catch up with her before she starts without me. Oh, that's right. We did do Aubrey. I think we agreed to go jog with. Oh, she's a doe. I hope I'm using the correct doe, right? I am using the right word, right? It is doe. Okay, I'm gonna go with doe. I think it's doe. I'm hoping I'm right. What voice should I give her? All my female voices sound the same, and I hate it so much because I really want to learn to do female voices, but I guess it's a work in progress. Just slap the words "work in progress." I'm going to slap that right here. Forewarning: this is a work in progress voice. Do not make fun of me. Good morning, Princess. I have to say, even though you said you'd be here, I have expected you not to show up. You have such little faith in me, Bree. When you leave me to go solo for months, you don't inspire much. In all fairness, I tend to get quite a workout at work as is. Wow! Shots fired! Colby, calm it down. Even if that were true, that's practically all you do these days. You don't even go out for groceries anymore. Colby, you don't go out for groceries? That's a sin. That's a sin. You don't go out for... Colby does not go out for groceries. That is a sin. That is a tragedy. Sins and tragedies is all I write. Oh, please. Are you really going to get on my case about that again? Look, buying groceries online has a lot of real benefits. Like, I don't have to look at all that chocolate at the checkout that tempts me to buy it all up on impulse. See, I save on money and calories. Yeah, it's almost like most people don't have this thing called self-control. Go figure. Okay, but seriously, I'm saving a lot of money by spending only exactly as much money as I intend to. Even without the last-minute nougat on the way out, I didn't buy too many pounds of produce. It all adds up over time. Trust me, I've crunched the numbers. I don't doubt you have. You were supposed to be a computer nerd before you went big-time porn star, after all. I'm hardly big-time. I don't know. Don't forget that I've seen it. It was pretty big. Wait! Whoa! Excuse me, Colby. Colby, are you? Is there something you're trying to tell us? Colby, is there something you're trying to tell us? Are you going to ruin all of these wonderful folk that are watching, waiting for you to show your body off to them? Are you going to disappoint all of my gay followers? Really? You're going to disappoint them. You're going to make them cry. Well, that might have been a little creepy coming from anyone else, but it's not like she was spying on me or anything. Well, we never did anything with each other directly. Her boyfriend and I had relations in college. Okay. Given that the two of them were swingers, she was privy to a lot of things. But seriously, do we have to do this today? So early? It's so cold. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize foxes hibernated in the winter. You know, that sounds like a great idea. Hold it, Buster. You're not going anywhere unless it's with me. In that direction. For 5 miles. You're busting my balls, Bree. Is that an invitation? No, ma'am. Then let's quit wasting time. Come on. Up, 2, 3, 4. Get those scrawny legs working and no whining. I can tell already. I kind of like her. A lot of the characters I like. I've never really been a character that I dislike so far. Except, I can't remember. Hugh's nephew's father, which I don't know what that would be considered. Wait, nephew is your brother's child. I guess like Hugh's brother-in-law. I didn't really care for him. I hate you. Well, now that's not very nice. Why would you go and say something like that? There is no way that was only 5 miles. Only 5 miles. You know that makes me want to cry? I can't imagine running a mile. And he's like, oh yeah, well, time to jog 5 miles. I'm like, I'm coming home, Lisa. I'm coming home, Lisa. I just can imagine myself doing that. Because if I had to run 5 miles, I don't think I'd come home. I think I would hit the inner heaven sanctum of heaven. I think I said inner heaven sanctum. Well, it would have been only 5 miles if you came out regularly, but you've been gathering all this interest. Damn it, I knew it. At least all that extra time we spent jogging must have given you a lot of time to think. Perhaps about how much you really don't want to ditch me again. Sometimes Bree could be a real bitch, but she's the bitch I deserve. Yeah, fuck you. You'll need Vaughn's permission first, hon. Vaughn, truth be told, I did do a lot of thinking. Thinking those same thoughts I had at work yesterday. I'm ready for a change. I'm sick of life just happening to me. I won't find what I want by just sitting around waiting. Bree and Vaughn's relationship is about as healthy as they come. If a little unconventional for my taste, maybe I should ask her for her thoughts on relationships. So they must be in an open relationship. I'm gonna take it they're in an open relationship. I never understood. Yes, because we all know that I have to talk about things that relate to me. Well, this doesn't relate to me. I've never been in an open relationship. I never really understood the concept of an open relationship. Well, let me rephrase that. Open relationship, for people that don't know, as far as to my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, is a romantic relationship with either can be romantic or non-romantic relationship with another person. The difference is that comes in the open part, where they could have romantic, but usually I think most times the sexual relations with other people are romantic. I'm not sure. I guess romantic too. And that is such a, and not saying anything negative about open relationships. For me, I never feel like I could be in an open relationship. And I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, because to me, I always feel like somebody would get jealous. And I know it's always told, no, nobody gets jealous. I feel like that's hard to believe. And I feel like it would be way too much trouble, and if not impossible, to make sure you're spending your time equally with all of your partners. But it is a thing. It is becoming much more commonplace nowadays. And in fact, I do know even people that are married and have open relationships. So it is becoming more commonplace. It's just something I don't feel like I'd be comfortable doing. To people that do have open relationships, if I spoke incorrectly, feel free to correct me. Because it is an interesting concept. I've always been interested in open relationships. So, feel free to give your thoughts on open relationships in the comments down below. That would probably be my question for the day. How do you feel about open relationships? It's a pretty simple question. So, I think that's kind of interesting. I always thought open relationships was interesting, and it's something recently I've started finding out about. So, I don't know how they work too much, but I get the basic gist. Then again, Bree's not always the most thoughtful type. This was the girl who thought a couple of burgers and beers made for a good housewarming present. Then when she realized I wasn't home, ate all the food and drank all the beer, and left the receipt behind to prove she had at least thought of it. Still, it couldn't hurt to get her perspective on things. Could it? I don't know. See, and there's again nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with having an open relationship, but I feel like somebody like her would be like, oh yeah, well why can't you be with Asher and have sexual relationships with other people? Again, while there's nothing wrong with that, I don't see Colby or Asher being those type of people. Asher especially. I don't see Asher being comfortable with that. And Colby, despite all the sexual relations he's had with people, in the last part you heard, he has doubts about that. He wants somebody that he can connect with. He wants an actual relationship. And I just don't feel like it would be good for either one of them. So I'm going to say keep it to yourself. Alright, Bree, I better get going. I'm long overdue for a shower. Far be it from me to stand between you and not smelling like scutsy 3-day-old ass. Oh, man. Alright, Bree's sarcastic. I like her. I think I'm gonna like Bree. Oh, look at Asher. Dude, Asher has such a good body. I'm gonna take a picture. Dude, he even makes sweatpants and a tank top look good. Come on now. Who can do that? Who do you know besides models that can make a tank top and sweatpants look good? Hey Colby, ready for movie night? Yeah, just let me get dressed. You don't have to. I figured we'd stay in tonight. Oh? Yeah, I mean, your mom sent over all that popcorn in your care package. We might as well get some proper use out of it. I guess you're right. So, what are we watching? Uh-oh. Oh, was this the movie scene? Oh, so this is a scene that automatically goes through if you're playing as Colby. When I played through Asher's route the first time, I bugged him about a secret he was keeping and we didn't do this. Oh, okay, I like this. In Colby's scene, this is just a natural scene through natural progression. I kind of like that some of the scenes you get to see from different point of view because I think it brings an interesting mindset for other characters. Why do I ever let you choose the movies? Well, I really have no one else to blame but myself for this one. It's not like Asher's love of horror films isn't well documented. Even when we didn't have a physical machine that could play his entire wall of DVDs, he still had them displayed prominently. Pretty much all of the film projects we worked on together in college were slasher zombie flicks. Since I starred prominently in a number of them, I can safely say I've consumed more than the healthy allowance for Caro syrup in one lifetime by accident. For some reason, I thought this time would be different. Though really I'm sure some part of the why is the sick joy Asher gets out of subjecting me to this stuff. It's about as close as he gets to revenge for all the shit I pull on him. Just tell me when it's over. It's over. It's not. You know I can still hear it, even if I can't see it. Can't blame a guy for trying. Oh, I so can. There was one tiny bit of solace for me during the hours, possibly days of jump scares that damn wolf has put me through. Asher always found it hilarious when I would huddle in against him, whenever I was particularly scared, which was always. Weirdly enough, it was usually in those moments of sheer panic and much squealing that I felt closest to him. At least physically. Too bad my nerves are always way too shot to enjoy it. Oh. I love their relation. I don't know. It's so hard It's so hard for me because Sorry, I am checking something real quick. Sorry. Because on one hand, like, I really want them to get back together, but I do also sometimes get that mindset where I'm like, but they were already together, and I do believe in second chances, though. I firmly believe, especially in relationships, but I do think it's a, I do think it's a case-by-case basis for second chances. Sometimes I don't think you should give somebody a second chance, but other times, yeah. And I feel like they should give a second chance, but at the same time, there's that fear that they're going to get together and it's still not going to work out. Nothing's going to work out with these two unless they sit down at the table and have a serious discussion about how they're feeling. And neither one of them can seem to do that. Asher is too afraid to come out and share his feelings, and Colby is too afraid to share their feelings. They're both similar in that regard. Asher? Oh no. Oh, there you go. Oh, stop. Oh, okay. No, stop. Go back, resume, stop. Oh, why is it doing that? Asher! Oh, is this that cute scene again? What's up, Colby? I can't sleep. You can't mean because of the movie. Yes, I mean because of the movie. Well, it's a good thing it's the weekend and you can stay up as long as you like then. Asher! Alright. What do you want? Just stay with me, please. What, you mean all night? If you have to. Until I fall asleep, at least. This is your fault. Take some responsibility. Okay. I suppose there is some truth to that. Well, how shall we get you to sleep, then? I don't know. Tell me about your day, maybe. You know that day consisted of scaring the shit out of you. You remember that one part of the movie where... Okay, I get it. Well... I don't know then. Just keep talking to me. Okay, how about this? Once upon a time, there was a little fox prince. A little fox prince? Really? Okay, once upon a time, there was a really ugly fox prince. Alright, message received. I won't interrupt. So one day, the good, obedient, well-mannered, and not quite so ugly anymore little fox prince went to bed that night, but was awoken by terrible nightmares. He yelped out into the night for his daddy, the king. Daddy, he cried. The monsters are going to get me. Now, the king knew there was no such thing as monsters. He was a well-educated adult and also didn't live in an era where DVDs of zombie apocalypses existed. I had to roll my eyes at this point. How much further was he going to go with this? It was only at this point that I looked over and realized that Asher had knelt by my bed and was acting everything out with miscellaneous junk he swept off my desk. Dental floss, pens, a kneadable eraser? So the king, hearing this, came to his son's side and told him, Son, there is no such thing as monsters. You must stop your shouting at once. No one in the castle can sleep with such a racket. The fat, formless blob of the king, the eraser, jumped 5 paces over my bedsheets to the poor, belligerent fox prince pen and back again. So, being a good prince and dutiful son, the fox prince tried to go back to sleep. But once more, he startled awake as a steely black claw closed around his neck and plucked him from the safety of his bed in his dream. Asher acted it out with his own paw and the pencil, providing his own sound effects. Now, the Fox Prince was a good boy who didn't want to trouble his father any further, but what was he to do? He was just a little boy and stood no chance against the monsters. But the prince was in luck, for from not more than a few doors down, the king's best knight came to the prince's aid. So went the noble plastic container of floss. Should protect my gums at least. Fear not, little prince, said the brave knight. Unlike your father, I know too well of the beasts that plague your dreams. I see them too. The knight, of course, much like the prince's father, knew there were no monsters, save for the ones in the prince's own head, but it was not those very monsters he sought to slay. But those fiends cannot stand against the blade of Sir Asher, captain of the royal knights, so take heart, young prince. The next time you see another monster, tell him you are under the protection of Sir Asher, and if he does not flee, you cannot guarantee his safety. Thankful and relieved, the little prince closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep again, with the confidence that he was safe and well guarded. The monsters needn't dare attack him again. The end. So, what do you think? Think I have a shot at a Pulitzer? Colby? Oh, so cute. They're so good together. Oh, I love them. Good night, little prince. Asher, tell them how you feel. That would have, can you imagine? I think I would, now that scene, I think I would have cried if it was like one of those scenes where like Asher like told him like how much he loved him while he was sleeping. I literally, that would have been a scene. I would have been crying. Man, I don't remember when I finally slipped in unconscious, but I was out like a rock. In fact, I slept a little longer than I really intended to. Good morning, Colby. Since I did such a great job babysitting you last night, I think it's time you took care of an adult responsibility and take out our trash out to the dumpster. Oh, right now? I just woke up. My hair's a mess. You don't need good hair to throw the garbage out. Come on, I don't want the bag sticking up the kitchen. Yes, Your Majesty. Asher sure could be a diva when he wanted to, but I guess I did owe him. Our building's dumpsters were on the side of the building, so it's not like I had to go far anyway. Fuck it, Asher's right. I don't need to do my hair or throw on decent clothes. Sweatpants and a jacket should be good enough. Oh, this is a different background. I'm gonna save this right here. I like this background. I just tossed the bags into an open dumpster when I heard a voice. Oh, we got a new person. Mysterious Mr. Question Mark person. Who could you be? Colby? Great, someone who recognized me. What were the odds? Why couldn't I just win the lottery instead of having to be caught outside looking like a mess? Colby, is that you? I didn't recognize the snow leopard at first, even given that I've only ever known one snow leopard in my life. He looked a lot thinner than I remembered. I hadn't seen him in almost 7 years, though, so maybe my memory's not so good. No, there's no way he was this skinny back then. I would have remembered that. After all, this was the last guy I wanted to see right now. Noah. My first crush. Oh. Cole, we're gonna do this. Oh, this is, let's have some more drama. Let me just sip my drama tea. Let me just sip. That's some good drama right there. Now I was really wondering why I could have just won the lottery instead. Colby, long time no see. It could have been longer. I guess it could have. Damn it, why did he have to be here? How was he here? I thought I left him behind in New Forest along with all the other baggage he brought with him. I heard you moved to Clermont for school. I didn't know you'd still be here. Small world, huh? Too small, maybe. Maybe. What the hell was I still doing here? Why wasn't I pushing past him and going back up to my apartment? Where he can't follow. Where I can forget. Noah. He was the first guy I'd ever fallen in love with. Were we boyfriends? Maybe in all but name. I can still remember the time he took my virginity in the backseat of his car. God, why was I remembering that? Why couldn't I forget? He was different now, though. Changed? He used to be a really cocky guy. That's what attracted me to him, to begin with, that confidence. He was never as built as Eli or even Slade, but he was solid. No one who stood before me was a shadow of his former self, a solver at best. Maybe those drugs really did destroy him. Ooh, and he has a drug. He had, probably still does have a drug issue. Look, Colby, I know we weren't on the best of terms the last time we spoke. A lot of time has passed since then. A lot of time. I know it's probably too much to ask, but I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I did it when I had the chance to. Could you ever forgive me? Forgive you for what? I was gonna make him say it. I wanted to hear him say it. Tell me in your own words, Noah, what is it that you did to me? You can't do it. You coward. No one ever told me it was you, but it had to be, wasn't it? When I confronted you over those forged prescriptions I found, it was you who spread those rumors about me whoring myself out to the out-of-towners who'd come to my aunt's IT firm in exchange for another hit of benzo. That is a very long sentence. I was like, there was no, well, wait, there was a pause, but found. That was a long sentence, though. That was a long sentence. It was you who made me untouchable in high school. A Pyra. Just to throw suspicion off your trail. You threw me away, Noah, and now you don't even have the guts to even tell me to my face 7 years later? You have every right to hate me. You're fucking right I do. I'm not sure what I thought would happen when I saw you, but I guess it was something a little better than this. As if you deserve that. No, I suppose I don't. You're looking good, now at least. Happy with lots of friends? I have enough. That's good. What the hell was going on here? What was his game? He always has to have a game, doesn't he? How am I being played right now? What are you doing in Clermont? Why even ask? As if I'm interested. I just want him to get the hell out of here. I want me to get the hell out of here. Yet, here I stay. Work? Work? He hasn't given up the drugs. I'm sure, but yet he looks... clean. What? I'm clean. I have been for a few years. I know that's what you wanted to ask. Well, that's good. Yeah, good. Colby, whether or not you believe me, I'm sorry. I really am. But maybe now's not the best time to talk. Maybe you just need some time and some space. But if you're okay with it, I'd like to talk again sometime. Could you find in your heart to give me that chance? What did I just have a discussion about? We talked about second chances. But he seemed like he did a lot to Colby. I really want to... The realistic part of me, being me, I'd probably be like, get the fuck out of my face. I don't ever want to see you again. But... is that right or wrong? I don't think that... But trying to be the humanitarian I am, I also feel like if a person is really trying to change, to give them a chance. I really hope that this doesn't lead into them being in a relationship. I'm not sure that would be the most healthy for either one of them, but I'm going to go on the assumption that this is more a friendship or this is more building up a friendship. At the very, at the most a friendship, but probably acquaintances. I'm gonna give you a chance, Noah. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm going to save first. We're gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Alright. Noah has been added to your contacts. Thank you, Colby. You won't regret it, I promise. What was I doing? Was this a mistake? Was I being manipulated without even realizing it? The fact that I simply couldn't tell, but that I could feel the fear that it was happening and I was just unable to see it. It was terrifying. I'll see you around. Bye. As I watched Noah's silhouette vanish in the distance, I remained there, paralyzed. Did I do the right thing? I don't know, Colby, don't say that. Is this, You know what, let's keep going. Hey, Colby, are you okay? Huh? You look a little pale. Is everything alright? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just got too much of a whiff of that gross garbage smell when I was taking out the trash. Just because it's not a blazing hot summer anymore doesn't make it stink any less. Asher could be really dense sometimes, but I could be a real bad actor too. I probably didn't manage to slip this one by him. You know, if something's on your mind. Busted. You know you can tell me, right? Maybe I should. I keep thinking that as long as I keep looking forward, I can keep my past buried. But the past has a habit of catching up to you, doesn't it? It did today, at least. Also, do we have more mail? I just realized. Okay. No. Okay. I was just double checking. But the past has a habit of catching up to you, doesn't it? It did today, at least. Maybe it'd help to talk it out and get it off my chest, but who would want to listen to some fucking sob story? Asher would. At first, anyway. I just can't shake the feeling that my whining might drive another wedge between us. Sure, we get along great as long as we're joking around and making each other smile. Would he still want to put up with me when I'm making him frown? I nearly lost his friendship once, and he's not a person I want to lose. But hell, he's not exactly smiling right now either. He wants me to trust him, and I want to say it's me that I don't trust, but it's not entirely true. I guess me worrying about his reaction is me not trusting him fully. But the shit with Noah, I'm still trying to process it. It's a little raw. Now's just not the right time. Maybe after I get a few drinks in me. It's nothing for real. Colby, please, no. Oh, Colby, no. Tell him how you feel. Please, I'm begging. I'm like begging Colby. I'm like, please, Colby, just tell him how you feel. Tell him. It's gonna be so frustrating playing through this. Alright, but if I find out you're lying to me, it's gonna be your turn to buy the beer. It's my turn tonight anyway. Huh? Well, I guess I just saved $10. But, you look like you've had a rough day. Taking out the garbage is such hard work, right? It'll be my treat tonight. Asher might not get it all the time, but when he did, he sure could be a sweetheart about it. Always finding a way to try and cheer me up while teasing the hell out of me, keeping it subtle. You sure? I'm sure. Now go get your mangy tail in the shower. You smell like shit. Gee, thanks. Why, you're most welcome. I'll swing by the store on my way back. I'll meet up with you on the roof. This had become something of a tradition for us, camping off the weekend by drinking a few beers together on the roof. Nah. I was thinking of stopping, but I'm like, this would be too abrupt. Nah, we'll fit. It's gonna make me cry again. We'll keep going. I still remember the first time we did it. Oh god, this music's gonna come. Boom. We're gonna use this as the definitely use it as a screen cap, because now you can see Asher's point of view. Asher looks a little weird in this picture though. Maybe because he's trying to fade it to make it look more colored and pretty, but it looks kind of off. Come on, it'll be fun. Are we even allowed up there? Man, who cares? No one will even notice. Asher was the kind of guy who was just so straight edge that he probably never even jaywalked in his life. He looks more like Asher looks more like a fox in this picture. Okay, hold on. I text me. I just got me a text message from probably one of my lovely admirers. 1 second. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Important message is over. I wasn't a rebel by any means, but I was a curious guy and all about new experiences. Just like me. I like that. That's just like me. I figured if the worst that was likely to happen was getting a slap on the wrist, then why not? Early on, Asher could be a stick in the mud at times, and while it was sometimes a bummer, it was pretty cute. But over time, the wolf had really started to come out of his shell more, or at least was more receptive to my brand of peer pressure. Hurry up, I don't want to miss the sunset. I bet we'll get a killer view from the roof. All right already, I'm coming. Oh god, it's gonna make me cry again. The music. And what a view it was. God damn it, this song gets me. This theme gets me every time. I just feel the tears that just come, and it start thinking, and it's like you start thinking, and it just makes you want to cry. It's so good. It's so good. Wow. That was a terrible wow, by the way. I'm so sorry. That was terrible acting right there. I don't know what happened with that. Not bad, huh? Yeah. You know, there was a hill nearby my house as a kid. I We kind of did this scene already. I'm gonna skip through. We already did this. We already did that. I'm gonna skip through because I'm like, we already did that. Okay, we'll do this scene though. Oh, we get to see this time. We get to see. Oh, look how good, dude. That's one thing I will give Ko credit for. That's another thing I will give Ko credit for. All these characters dress so well. I'm like, where do they get their clothes from? Abercrombie and Finch. I mean, there's our Hollister, Aeropostale, you know, the popular places. Cause that looks, that's a good. I love his Leatherman jacket. I wish I could pull off a Leatherman jacket. I can't, but it's okay. Wait, did we already do this? Oh. Did we do that? Okay, this is new. This is new. Let's go back. The streets sure are dead tonight. Ah! No one down there to notice you today, huh? Well, funny you should mention that. Here we go. Liquid courage. I met an old friend today. From back home. So nice to catch up with him. I don't know. A lot of time has passed. New message received. I bet you it's Noah. Watch it be Noah. Oh, it's Slade. Again? I know what people. Let's save. Let's save. I want to save first. I'm gonna say yes though. This is going to be probably Slade. We're gonna say yes. But I want to save just in case. Okay. I don't know. A lot of time has passed. We're different people now. Was that all I could say about it? I wanted to say more, but it was difficult to arrange my thoughts and think about what I'd even be able to bring myself to say. You must have received. Now Noah sends a reply. Thanks again. Oh wait, from Noah, subject, thanks again. God, I'm still shaking. I was nervous talking to you again, but it was definitely worth it. You were the last person I'd ever thought would forgive me. Honestly, this means so much to me. Thank you. I don't like either of these options though. This seems too eager and this seems too like ignorant. This is like some telltale choice right here. Cause I want to say like calm down, don't get a hold of yourself. All right, we'll be the adult. We'll be the adult. It'd be easier if Asher tried to probe deeper, but I know he respected boundaries too much to try. He's come a long way from the meek guy he was when we first met, but still wasn't in his nature to be brash. This beer was too weak to make me stop giving a shit. Do you ever miss being home? Oh wait, was that Asher? That was Asher. Do you ever miss being home? It's weird to think about, but I've been at Clermont for 7 years. That's nearly a third of my life. Clermont is my home now, here with you and the rest of the guys. So, what are we gonna toast to? Toast? I think last time we did the 7 years in Clermont. If this is at Colby would be silly. To garbage day for getting me out of having to buy beer 2 weeks in a row. You know, one of these days I'll just decide to be a dick instead. I'll be sure to keep an emergency fund of $10 tucked away somewhere safe for just such an occasion. Cheers. Cheers. And to us. Two guys finding our way in a confusing and crazy world. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this so much because I get so many feelings. We're gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I'm getting so emotional. This is so good. It's so good. I love this visual novel so much because it's just good story. I'm tense. I want to know what's gonna happen, and the fact you make a lot of choices. It's like I want Colby and Asher to get together, but it's like there's part of me that wants Colby and Asher to get together, and then there's part of me that's like, no, let them move on, let them find love. Maybe they'll find somebody even better. Things happen for a reason. At least I'm told that. I've been told that many times in my life. So, all right, but we're gonna stop here. I know people are getting excited. I think this is the perfect time to stop. Thank you so much, everyone, once again for stopping by the video. People seem to really enjoy Four Letter Word. I really enjoy it. I do want to thank people for watching my channel. Once again, never thought that I'd have over 400 subscribers in less than a year. Well, I think it's been a year now. And it's very humbling, and I want to thank everybody once again, as well as the people who stopped by the previous live stream after a 4-month hiatus of Adastra. I will be live streaming Adastra again sometime, hopefully the end of this week, if not early next week. And I do plan on live streaming. There was another VN I wanted to live stream. Oh, Killing His Treasure. Killing His Treasure, I'm going to try to start that sometime next week. I know I've been saying it for ages, but I do want to get started on Killing His Treasure. With that being said, though, you folks have been wonderful. Everybody here has been fantastic. And this story is really hitting me in the soft spots. I think it's fantastic, and I really enjoy this visual novel. Co, keep up the good work. Not giving out their personal information, but they deserve some praise. I've heard that they've been going through some tough times, and I would just like to say that, Co, if you happen to be watching this, love your stuff. Keep up the good work and stay strong. You have a skill, and I think you have a very adept skill at writing romances in unexpected ways. So keep up the good work. With that being said, though, this has been Fallenwolf. Oh, that was a terrible one. Let's try again. This has been Fallenwolf. Oh, and I hope that all of you stay nice and cool. The weather's getting a lot better. Oh, before I forget, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe to the channel, as well as sharing the videos, even if you don't. Even to the new people that just stopped by and decided this is not for them, thanks for even stopping by the channel. It's still appreciated. I love all of you. And I will see all of you on the next video. Bye.